guys? Wesley here, your boy, grateful recovering addict. This is Journey Towards Recovery. I want to talk to you guys today about being proud of what you're going through and being proud. Oh, I got some ice cream on my face there. I was just eating an ice cream sandwich. And I'm proud that I bought ice cream today instead of a rock of cocaine. You know, I'm joking, but, you know, it's kind of serious because, you know, being proud of yourself goes in so many different ways. Sometimes you have to pat yourself on the back for the little things that you go through, the little things that you do, comparing yourself to some 24 hours ago when you were doing different things. You know, you may not be exactly where you want to be, you know, right now. You know, you might have lost several things before that, you know, when you're on drugs before, when you're in your addiction, and you haven't had a chance to get them back because you're in the process of recovery. And recovery is something, it is what it is. It's recovering from, you know, from loss. I've lost a lot of things. I'm still proud of myself, though, for recouping, recovering, and getting back into life, getting back into the things that I lost before. You know, I'm really, there's a certain word I want to say. I want to say ecstatic. Or ecstasy. I'm ecstatic because life is good, and every day that I'm sober is like an accomplishment, and it's a happy feeling. You know, it's a feeling of ecstasy because now I have you know, a way to enjoy myself without hurting myself, without, you know, hurting other people, without hurting my body, without doing the things that made me feel, you know, made me feel shame, or made me feel like I was doing the wrong thing, which is true, I was. You guys, I have some friends had some friends that partied until their body just couldn't take it anymore. And it's sad to see them in the state that they're in, you know, and the tail end. And I look at it and I say, for the grace of God, that could have been me. But, you know, I'm real thankful that I've you know, I'm recovering, and I've broken that cycle, that vicious cycle. It's so extremely important, man. It's so important, you know. Ending addiction is where it's at. Ending addiction is something that you have to do if you want to get your life back. If you want to take control of the reins, if you want to take control of your life again, you've got to stop. You've got to break that cycle. Once you break that cycle, you start to realize how beautiful things are again. You start to pat yourself on the back. You start feeling proud of yourself again. You start feeling good about being you. I feel so good about me being Wesley again, you know, without needing a drug to be able to reinforce, or without having to medicate, because that's all I was doing was medicating. And there's no known cure, you know. I feel like I feel, not want to say brand new, but I feel kind of brand newish, if that makes any sense. Because when you stop doing drugs, when you shut it down, it's like renewing yourself, you know. So, you know, I guess I do feel that way. You know, there's so many different feelings that I feel inside, you know. And I'm just happy to be me again, you know. I'm happy to be that person that my brothers and my sister and my girl can talk to, and that can, you know, that they can laugh with, love with again and stuff, you know. It's a great feeling. And I want everyone to feel that way. I really do want everyone to feel that way. You know, my kids can have their dad back again. And speaking of that, you know, I lost a really good friend of mine this week. His name is David Sweeney. We used to call him Scotty. And he'll be in the Angels Corner shortly behind me. But I just want to send a special shout out to my boy and all his family. Scotty, may you rest in peace. May his family and friends, may they find peace and have some closure. And me and my friend went through a lot together, you know. and I'm gonna miss him. But I could say one thing: at least he was sober, and he gained a relationship back with his family, and that's so important. Because if anything was to happen to me, I would have to make sure that I was sober, and I was feeling good, and I had changed my life around. And I'm so grateful to my friend Scotty that he did change his life around too. And I love you, brother. Rest in peace. All right, you guys. This is Journey Towards Recovery. My name is Wesley. I'm a grateful recovering addict. I'm out. Peace, love, sobriety. Yep.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Chris here. Grateful, recovering alcoholic. Journey Towards Recovery. So, I know these videos are supposed to be talking about my progression of addiction, but today I'm going to change it up a little bit. My first episode was supposed to come out today. It may or may not, I'm not sure, but I just wanted to share with you guys a milestone in my life, and it's a really great thing. There's some things that led up to this, and I'll get into that in a minute. But today I reached my 90-day mark here at Desert Rose Recovery, and it's a very humbling experience. I couldn't do it without everybody. I mean, all my Facebook friends and family, my family and friends, close friends, the staff at Desert Rose, my sponsor, and of course Wes and Karen, who do these videos on YouTube. So, this is such a wonderful day, and I'm truly excited. This is the second recording I'm doing. The first one, I was so emotional that I had to redo this because I was like literally in tears. So this journey has been quite the journey. Had to face a lot of things, fears. I had to put faith out there. I had to surrender to a higher power, and on that journey, it so happens that I went past another milestone, which is step 4 in the Big Blue Book of Alcoholics Anonymous. That is usually the biggest hurdle to get through. It's basically you go through your resentments and there's a bunch of other things that are in it, but in that you're actually peeling back the onion and inside of yourself, and you truly see yourself, and you're able to release that and have God, your higher power or whatever, take those character defects that you have away. It is like a huge weight off your shoulders to be able to do that and put it on paper, pen to paper, and then you guys share that with your higher power, God, whoever you may call that higher power of yours, and a fellow AA member, a fellow man or woman, of those resentments and so forth. So it's kind of bittersweet. Yesterday, a very good friend of mine that has been on this journey with me here at Desert Rose, 90 days ago we met each other, and we didn't know what to expect. We come from 2 different walks of life. He came from New Orleans and I came from California, and I walked up to him and we introduced each other, and I remember asking him, I said, so how long are you here? Because it's a 30-day program usually, and I'm at the IOP, which is an extension of that program, but usually it's just a 30-day program. And he looks at me and he goes, they're gonna have to kick me out of here. And I laughed and I was like, man, you are on the same thought plane as I am. Once I took that leap of faith to come here, I was broken, man. I was literally on my deathbed. I was killing myself slowly. And there's a bunch of songs that talk about that kind of stuff. But the journey to get to here has been such an emotional one. It's up and down, and you have to face a lot of your fears and what it does is the people here, the people you surround yourself with, your sponsor, your family, hopefully, your friends, the staff here at Desert Rose. I mean, they are, what you walk into, what you think is the lion's den, becomes a safe haven of growth, and facing your fears, and a lot of it is facing those fears and having the courage to walk into that den, so to speak, naked. Yeah. The surrender part is a pretty easy part, because I had nothing else. I had no other hope for my life, and so that came pretty easy. The fourth step, man, it's funny. I facilitated a Zoom meeting last night for AA for alumni for Desert Rose, and it just happened to happen. Meaning that the facilitator was in traffic, and so I just opened up the book and started reading, and in fourth step I found out that a lot of people stumble at. They get through to step 1, 2, and 3 pretty easily. It's step 4, man. That's where as they say, the rubber meets the road. This is the hard part. You have to do the work, and the work is putting it from your mind down to paper. And once you get that all done, and I struggled with it for a couple of weeks doing that, and I had to actually take a break because my mind goes a million miles a second. And but writing that down, I had to take a break for like 2 days to get my head back together, because I was just like, man, there's got to be more, there's got to be more, there's got to be more. But once you start writing and you start letting that stuff out, you start feeling a change in you immediately as it's going, because you're getting it out. So my good friend Derek, he went home yesterday, and it was very emotional. He's a good friend, man. We have grown across spiritual lines, and it's just and in this program, this recovery program, which deals a lot with AA, which is 90% of it, and I'm proud of him, man. The growth in him. If I go back to the beginning of when I got here, man, I was so broken, and I would like to say that I've grown positively in the right direction. They have a saying, don't leave 5 minutes before the miracle happens, and in my life, I believe the miracle has happened. I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now. So I wish my friend the best of luck. We got each other's phone numbers. We're on Facebook, so we'll, it's not that he's going away forever. We have developed a brotherhood that is friends for life. The same with my sponsor. My sponsor's been there to lift me up and to guide me through these steps and to encourage me. And all the members at Desert Rose, that's what they do too. They lift you up. They don't break you down like when I was in the military. They don't break you down and then build you back up. It's immediately build you up from the beginning, from the start. And so after you get past your step 4, which is very humbling, there's quite a few tears at times. It goes quick. You go into step 5, which is meditation and prayer, and then reviewing step 1 through 5, and then you get into 6 and 7, which is, again, it's prayers to your higher power, and then it's 8 and 9. You set down your amends on paper, and then you make those amends to the best of your ability without hurting or harming anyone. And then it's 10, 11, and 12, which is basically a maintenance program for yourself on a daily basis. And step 12 is actually helping other alcoholics or addicts in their progress to basically pass the torch on to somebody else, to build them up and become their sponsor. And so I'm really excited about doing that, because I really love helping people out, and having the tools and the coping skills that they have given me since I've been here. My heart is out to anybody that's an alcoholic or an addict that is seeking help. Please seek it, because it will change your life. Anyways, I'm not trying to bring it. This is about being lifted up by everyone around you, and like I said, I want to pass the torch on to somebody else. And so, very, very happy. Get the 90-day chip, and I continue with my journey towards recovery, and seek out what the numbers that you see on your screen. Make that phone call. It was again, it's the fear of facing the lion in the lion's den. The biggest fear you're facing is basically yourself. And once you get past that, it gets easier. Some of it's harder, I guess not easier, but you develop to get easier in handling those fears. So like, share, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, and have a great Sunday, man. I couldn't ask for a better day in my life. Bless you all, and as Wesley says, peace, love, sobriety. Peace, everybody.
Sinking, I'm sinking fast in your eyes. The memories dance, waking up this heart of mine, this crazy love. It's you and I. Can you see? This was meant to be. So far from where we've been, we'll carry on the ties that never end. Will bring us home again.
Hey guys, your boy here, Wesley, grateful recovering addict. Journey towards recovery needs you to like, share, subscribe, leave some comments, ring the bell. One addict change is one addict worth it. Peace, love, sobriety, guys. I'm out.